Hey everyone, and thank you for watching another Jazzy Wicks candle review. I hope you're all doing okay today. As you can see, today I'm going to be reviewing Yankee Candle's Cookie Swap collection. Unfortunately, I have only got 3 out of the 6 from this collection. The reason being is that Yankee Candle have only released 3 in-store and 3 online. So what I've done is I've just gone and grabbed 3 from in-store, and I just wanted to get a review out on these 3 for you. I probably won't get the ones that are online just because the 3 that I've got here in front of me are probably the 3 that I just would have purchased anyway. If you go in store, you can probably buy Magic Cookie Bar, Mary Berry Linzer and Iced Gingerbread. But if you go on the Yankee UK website, you can get Crunchy Pistachio Vanilla, Sprinkled Sugar Cookies and Candy Cane Meringue. I know America have had this for quite a while. I personally bought the Iced Gingerbread from America quite a long time ago, and I've been a bit reluctant to burn it just because I didn't think the UK were going to get it. But there was a rumour going around we was going to have them nearer to the end of this year, and they have released them. I would possibly be interested in trying Candy Cane Meringue, but I'm just going to stick to these 3 for now. So as you can see, I'm going to start off with Iced Gingerbread, which you can see I've got in the large 22-ounce jar with the single wick. As you can see, it's got quite a lot of oil sitting around the bottom, quite a few oils on top. It has produced a little bit of soot around the edge, not too much. I have used an Alumilid with it the whole time it's been burning. The notes for this are brown sugar, vanilla icing, cinnamon, nutmeg and clove. I'm going to give this quite a strong throw rating of 8 out of 10. It's been an absolutely lovely, clean, even burn. You get that really strong clove, nutmeg and cinnamon smell coming through. I don't really get any brown sugar or vanilla icing, but again, it's just that very Christmassy, cinnamon, clovey smell. Absolutely lovely. One of my favourite scents. I always normally aim to go for this sort of scent. So for me, it was an absolute winner. I would definitely buy it again, and I definitely think it's been completely worth the money. It's been absolutely lovely. But yes, just very, if you like that Christmassy smell, when you like the cinnamon, nutmeggy sort of smells, this is definitely a very good buy. It's so strong. But next, as you can see, I've bought Mary Berry Linzer in a votive. I'll just give you a little show there of the sticker a bit closer. This has roughly a 15-hour burn time. This has notes of raspberry jam, almond extract, shortbread, vanilla glaze and whipped butter with brown sugar. I'm going to give this a slightly lower throw rating. 6 out of 10 I'm going to go for this. I don't really get sort of the vanilla brown sugar through, not even really the whipped butter. I'm going to say mainly shortbread with a very, very slight sort of fruity hint. It wasn't really distinct enough to pick out most of the notes, but I'm just going to say it was quite cakey on a cold sniff, but then as I started burning it, it wasn't as strong as I was expecting it to be from the cold sniff. Still lovely. I would probably purchase it again, but probably not in a large jar unless the large jar was on sale. It didn't really appeal to me that much in the votive form to want to spend the money to buy a large jar. And finally, you can see we've got Magic Cookie Bar, and this is the little label on it for the votives. If I can get that to zoom in there. This has notes of nutmeg, cinnamon, butterscotch, chocolate chips, coconut flakes, brown sugar and vanilla bean. I'm going to give this one a higher throw rating than Mary Berry Linzer, but still not as high as Iced Gingerbread. It's been a very nice throw. I'm going to say 7 out of 10. It was slightly stronger than Mary Berry Linzer, but again, maybe it's because I've tried them in votive form, but it's just the smell. It was very cakey on a cold sniff, but the minute I started burning it, it wasn't coming through quite as much as I'd hoped. I'm going to say mainly for this, you did sort of get the... Again, there's no actual cakey sort of notes in this, but it was very cookie, cakey, sort of biscuity, scented. I didn't really get any cinnamon come through on it or any nutmeg, but mainly it is just a cakey scent, butterscotchy, cakey, but still stronger than Mary Berry Linzer. So in my opinion, out of these 3, if you wanted a cakey scent, I would go for Magic Cookie Bar. But if you want that sort of cinnamony, nutmeg, clove scent, definitely go for the Iced Gingerbread. I'm going to say Iced Gingerbread, I would definitely buy this again anytime. But the other 2, I would buy them if they was on sale maybe, or again in votive form, but just not. I didn't think they was good enough to warrant paying the money for a large jar for them. I know that you can get these on, not these ones, sorry, you can get the crunchy pistachio vanilla, sprinkled sugar cookies and candy cane meringue on Yankee Candles UK website for £24. And they've also got a multi-pack of votives that include these 3 scents as well for about £12, I believe. If not, the votives are normally $1.99 each, or House of Harris is doing the large jars for £20 each, and I believe they have a bit of a range rather than just the 3 that Yankee Candle have got. But overall, out of the whole 6, I definitely wouldn't really be bothered about crunchy pistachio vanilla. Sprinkled sugar cookies, I can only imagine really it's going to be quite similar to the 2 I've got here for Magic Cookie Bar and Mary Berry Linzer. I think they're all quite cakey sort of themed, and obviously with the cookie theme they're all going to have sort of the cinnamony cakey scents to them, but I think they're all just going to have different throw ratings. But for me, these are the 3 that appeal to me the most. I probably would be interested in trying candy cane meringue. I might try and get my hands on that in just a votive, or I'll order something online if I can. But I'd love to hear what your thoughts are if you tried the other 3 that I haven't reviewed today. Or maybe you thought iced gingerbread wasn't that nice and you preferred one of the other 2, or you've had them in large jars. I'd love to know your thoughts. And the other thing, I will be reviewing sugared pumpkin swirl soon. We've finally got a pumpkin candle in the UK. They have finally released one. I don't know if you watched my video a couple of weeks ago about the new releases coming out next year. I did say that it might be being released at the end of this year. It was a maybe, but everybody was saying it wasn't going to happen. The UK never get pumpkin candles, but they have done it. We finally have our first pumpkin candle. I have ordered it off the UK website. It's a limited US edition. They're not going to have it out for very long. But as soon as I get that, I'll get burning it and I'll get a review out as soon as possible. But thank you for watching another one of my candle reviews, and let me know if you have any thoughts down below.